December 21, 2025. It is morning here in Sweden, and it is only 3 days until Christmas, because we celebrate Christmas in December 24. And my daughter called me yesterday, and she told me that she should not come and visit me today, Sunday, because she was very tired, and I heard it. And because she working in a restaurant, and the one that owned the restaurant was sick, so my daughter had to work much harder, do her own things and tell people what to do in the restaurant, and she felt like she was responsible for the restaurant, and I can understand that. And she complained in the telephone yesterday and say it was so short between those days, and she talking about that she is going to her father and celebrate Christmas together with him. And she have done that all the years. I have, the last time I celebrate Christmas with someone was for 25 years ago. So I am used with that. And it is also this, to come to know who I am, is this, that you that listen maybe are by yourself in Christmas time or in other celebration, like I was by myself on my birthday also, that it doesn't matter for me anymore, because I know who I am. And I know that my daughter is not the only daughter I have, that I have been, this is my 7th life, and I have a family in heaven. I have children in heaven, and one day I will meet them. And my daughter is not the only child, and it's, for me, is she not my child anymore in that way that we are thinking here on earth, that before I come to understand how it is with God and all of those dimension that is around us, and what is in afterlife. Before that, I was very sad and upset that she never could choose me to celebrate Christmas with. And in the beginning, I accept it, because she say, oh, my father is by himself in Christmas, so I want to celebrate Christmas with him so he don't sit by himself. And I could accept it, even if I also was on my own in Christmas. But now since maybe 5, 6 years ago, he have a woman in his life, and she live with him, so he is not on his own, and he have friends in the village where I lived before, together with my daughter's father. I lived with him is 16 years, and the new woman in his life, she have children that is coming in Christmas, so he is not by himself. But I know my daughter is going there because she get very expensive Christmas gifts, and that is what's in her heart. It's Jesus is coming there. I don't know if he is first in her heart, or if it's the money that is in her heart. But she is a Jesus lover, and she can never understand me. She is not on the same plan that God have make for her. And I have told you before in the last episode that we don't have the same plan. She is walking far from me when it comes to God's plan. And I have to let her go, because it maybe will be so that we never will meet each other in heaven. I maybe ask God to let her be together with me, but I am in God's throne room, and she will never be there if she not change. I don't say that she is going to stay where she are just now for her lifetime. She may be changed, and I hope so, of course. But it's my children is not belonging just now, at least, to my family in heaven. And I maybe have success in my other lives to have children that understand and am in at least in the city in heaven, so I can meet them. And you know that I was in hypnosis in 2018, and this mother of heaven, she told me that I could come in, go into heaven, and I was into heaven and meet those. But then I was going into another door, and there was some people like shadows. It was a hill, not a high hill, but a little up, because they were in heaven. And it was one very tall man that standing there. I saw it was a man like a shadow, and then it was some like children around him, like maybe about 10 children. And that's, I understand today, that is my family in heaven. And Dan, the hypnosist, he asked me who they were. But I say that in hypnosis, I say to him that I don't know who they are because I have not met them yet. So they belong to the future, and that future can be the circle is closed for them that they have been in my life earlier in another life, and they are waiting for me to come to be together with them. And so I don't really believe in family in heaven, because we all are a family. But it's depend on what layer we are in. And then it depends on where we are going in heaven, because most of the people are in the field that I have seen, and they are playing like children, and they don't know their past life. They don't know anything more than to play together and have fun. And then is the city where some people are. That's the second fold. That is the fold after Jesus, when we have walking behind Jesus. We have left Jesus in that way, not in the heart, but we have left his fold and going into God's fold. And there we are in the city. But then I have stepped one more step, because I was in God's throne room before I come here, my last life, the 7th life as a woman. I was in God's throne room, and you can hear it from the hypnosis in 2018, that I was in God's throne room and become his daughter. When I come to the throne room, I be his daughter and God's daughter, the one that have never walked here on earth. Is on his throne, highest, so high up. So I told him I could never walk up to his throne, and that was good, because the devil have maybe could walk up to God's throne because he wanted to be God. But I told God that he was too far up in those stairs before the throne. It was, I couldn't count it, it was so many. And then when I told God that I can't walk up to your throne, and then God put down a carpet, and the carpet come exactly to my feet where I was standing, and it was a red carpet. I'm sorry, like coughing, you know that the spirit was almost immediately when I started recording to be with me. And I don't know what the spirit is going to say, if he is going to say or if he is going to stay only here. I don't know yet. Then it was this red carpet, and on the side of the red carpet was it like gold on the side, only small. A small board of the carpet. It was most red, was it? And it going down just to my feet. And then God like bowed down to me, and he had this golden equipment tool, that the stuff, golden stuff, and he pointed me, took it on my shoulder, the right and the left shoulder, and maybe, I don't remember if it was on the head also, and make me be his daughter. So I know that I am, and that means very, very much, because then I can deal whatever it come in this world, because I don't belong to this world. So I know that I have something else in God's plan to do, and that is not to be a real human, to be not be walking after people in this world. I have my own path to go, and that's for you also, that you have your own path to go, and not copy whatever people are saying and doing. You need to stay close to God and not to people, not be close to Earth, this planet, because you don't belong to the Earth, really. This is like some people say, it's hell you're going through when you go here on Earth. And for some people can it be like that, and they I think they are more likely to be close to the truth than those that say, oh, it's wonderful, the earth and these things. I think many times they lie when they are saying this, or they live in an illusion of it. So it is a test. Our earthly life is a test. How much we come to know God, of how much sidewalk we do, how many times we're slipping away from the God's plan for us, because that I don't want to say me, but I have been like that. I have been in love with the world. I have done everything before God come and talk to me when I was 48 years old in year 2000. And I got a touch now. I need to drink a little water. Well, I wonder what the spirit wants to tell me, because it's very much touching me now. So I have to wait to see. He's showing me a planet. And it is like a dark, the half of the planet. And it is this planet is one is in the light, the half of it, and one is in the darkness. Oh, it's very much. Oh, he put in so much dust into me. You have coming through from very far away. Yes, it is so much coughing from it. He is saying now, I am the beginning. So that means it's God that is coming. That's why it's so hard for me to talk. Because he want me to not talk, but I need to talk for you to understand. He say that is we here on this planet. I have made a decision to let the light coming on earth. But God is saying now that's depending on you, you that live here on this planet, what decision you will make. And it is this that he have told me before, that it is now the decision will make in Christmas time. If you celebrate Jesus now in the Christmas time, or if you make it as a traditional holiday. And that means, for God, it means that you are standing still in the gate where Jesus are, and you will never come into the fold where God is. You will stay with Jesus. And God is saying that is your decision. You have made a decision, and you will bring it with you to heaven in the heavenly court. He's saying that to me now. He's saying this. It's a split here in Christmas time. Because you can celebrate the holiday and traditional way to to do at Christmas time. But if you are so very much into Jesus, then you have make your stand, he is saying to you, because I had never had Jesus as God, never, ever, because God have not answered me about Jesus to be God. But he had told us that he can be temporary into another person. So that person are doing things and saying things that God wanted that person to say and do. That is a temporary God into all human. It can be animals also. Every living creature can God come into temporary. And I think, yes, I see the sign that they hold up a hand like I'm going now. So that's what God wanted to tell you, that you that listen to this podcast, that is the Spirit's podcast. You need to make a decision. If you are going to be Jesus lover, or if you want to come closer to God, the Spirit God, that live in the spirit world God. And it's your decision. And then is I hear you. It's like an open portal to you when I recording, because I hear. But I am not in Christmas time and listen at you. I don't listen at the podcast in Christmas time. And it doesn't matter, because today, when you listen to this episode, it's today when you need to make a stand on where you are. Do you know who you are? And do you know the plan God have for you? Are you walking on the right path, or are you copy someone else, or what the pastor in your church are saying? Remember that I don't say about your pastor, but I have been in churches where they preaching only to get money to do drugs. So some churches have not a real pastor. It's the devil that is in the pulpit teaching you something he wants you to believe in. And I have said many times, don't let anyone place their hand on you, because that's the devil place something inside you when people lay hand on you, and that you be toxic in that way. So never walk close to those that lay hand in the church or outside the church, because you don't know where they are coming from. And I have told you sometimes, and I remind you about it today, because it's very much laying hand. And I have been in those churches where the pastor is saying that we should lay hand on each other where we are, so on the side of us, that either we should hold hand and like or shaking hand with each other to forward all these devil's toxic things. So you have to stand on your own, and it was good in that way with COVID-19 that people didn't shake hands. But many had body contact anyway. So it doesn't need to be a hand, it's the body. So I tell you this, and I am not sure if I go into do any recording in Christmas time, because I know that you are busy to make Christmas, so you have no time to listen at this podcast. That I understand. So that's why you are told that it doesn't matter what time you are listen at this podcast. It doesn't need to be in Christmas time for you. So it's be careful, because in this Christmas time many people are so very, very busy. So they are not thinking to take care of yourself. But it's many that get heart attack and be sick because they are so very much with people in their stores shopping for Christmas, and be sick and can be killed of it. So be careful now in this most busy time of the year to do all these things. You don't need those all things. Clean up from what you are doing in Christmas time. Take it more slowly and take some rest in this busy time. It's a terrible time when we are not Jesus lover. But you in Jesus lover, you are so busy you celebrate Jesus to be busy and get heart attacks, be sick. That's how you celebrate Jesus, and that is not right. So be careful, and I will see if I recording something in Christmas time. It's here in Sweden. Is it only 3 days away? And today, on this Sunday, I think it's. Did I say December 21? today is it when the sun is coming back, the light is coming back. And that is to celebrate today that we get the light here on this side of the planet. Because I know other don't even have the same day. Like Sweden and India, we have different days like that. And so I know, and we have different time zones. But here in Sweden, is it today I think it's so fun that they know exactly when we got the light. It's 3 minutes past 4 in the afternoon that the light is coming through, and we got longer light days now. But we can't see it just now, but this is the darkest just now because it's not 4 o'clock. So, and it's a very dark time. And I hope it's not will be the dark time for this planet. I pray and hope that this will change. Just now is going to change. This planet will go into the light. The whole planet. Not only half of it. The whole planet will be in light, I pray. But it's depend on people that live here on this planet. It have nothing with God to do with, because God is there to help you, but it's you that need to act to do those things that will make this planet pull into the light. So thank you and God bless you.